Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I made this reborn, and in the process of me making a reborn, I ordered the mohair, and I didn't pre-wash the mohair when I got it. So I know that some vendors dye the mohair, um, so I did not pre-wash the mohair, and then I had his hair going over his face, so you could see all of that dye have stained the vinyl. So now what I'm doing is taking a lighter color, and I'm trying to go in here and lighten up this darkness and see if it's something that's going to be able to be fixed, because yeah, it's really bad. Like, I can camouflage it, like take his hair and put it over. So I washed his hair about 5, 6 times to make sure all of the color had pretty much stopped bleeding, which I should have did pre-wash. So if you guys are getting hair and if you're looking at your hands, and I didn't think I noticed it right away. Yeah, I don't think I noticed it right away. So, but yes, it wind up bleeding into the vinyl. So now I'm trying to see if this will be something that I can fix. So I'm adding a lighter color to try to, camouflage the, try to fix it. So I'm going lighter over the darkness. And I did, like a layer or so, and his ears got really, really black to the back of the neck. The back of the neck, you can kind of hide that. So this is Genesis heat set paint that I'm using. So I bet y'all saying you're going to put it in the oven with the hair. So what I'm going to do, and I've did this before, so to keep the hair from like burning or, something to that nature, I have a stocking I'm going to put over his head. And what I do with this stocking, I actually wet it. I put it over his head and I wet it. And when I do that, it don't do no damage at all to the hair. But yes, just imagine, and this was all my private collection. Just imagine if this would have been something, not, this would have been an order. This would have been really, really bad, because this wouldn't have been able to go to no customer at all. So thank God that this was mine and I made this error. So I'm going to be pre-washing my mohair when I get it to make sure that something like this do not happen again. So it's probably going to take about, I don't like to say, because I remember somebody asking me, one of my friends saying, hey, so how many times, or how many, times you have to color it and do the coloring. And I told her, you really can't say how many times you're going to put a certain amount of layers on. You're just going to have to keep doing it until you say, okay, I feel like it has enough layers on. I've got to make sure he don't have a magnet in his mouth, because now if you did it and it's a magnet in his mouth, you be careful, because that magnet can burn through if it gets so hot. Okay, this one don't have a magnet because he has teeth, so I didn't want to give him a passy, but I wanted to make sure. So if these dowels is done, and if it's a magnet in there and you want to pre-touch up the paint, you're gonna have to get that magnet out, because that magnet can get so hot as you keep heating it up in that oven, and it'll burn right through. So remember, if there's a magnet, pull, and try to get it out. So I think I got enough layers on for right now. So remember, I told y'all that I had a stocking. I'm going to take this stocking. I'm going to wet it as well, because I don't want the hair to burn. And what I kind of do is this. I put it over the hair, because I don't want the hair to be burning when it's in the oven. Because, I don't want to try to take this all out and then I stuck it under like that. I don't want to take this. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, I almost broke everything. Ooh, sorry. Oh, that my phone is sitting at the edge of the table in a glass bowl. Oh, Jesus. Thank you. Everything would have broke. But yeah, so this is what I do. And it's going to prevent the hair from burning. So if you already have hair on to your reborn and you want to do some touch-up painting and you're using Genesis heat set, put a stocking over the hair to prevent it from burning. And I'm going to do 7 minutes each time, each layer, nothing more. Yeah, my granddaughter was like, Nana, let me help you fix them. I'm like, no, babe. Nana got to do this by herself. Nana can't have your help because it's going to take time and it's not something that's an easy process. I'm hoping that I'll be able to fix it too. So now I'm just going to actually wet this and just little sprinkles, and I'm going to put it in the new wave for 6 minutes, and I'm going to keep going, and I'll let y'all know if we're able to fix. Y'all see that dye is all over his face and down the sides. The back of his neck is okay, and the ears, but definitely his face can't have. Y'all see all that dye from the hair. I had kind of had his hair down, and when it dried, it ruined the kit. So wish me luck.